Hey girlies, I want to ask you something before we get into this. Think about the last woman who genuinely stopped you, not because she was loud or dramatic or dressed in a way that demanded attention, but because something about her was just different, contained, like she had arrived somewhere most people are still trying to get to. I have been thinking about that quality for a long time, and I kept noticing that every time I tried to describe it, the word that kept coming back was quiet. Not passive, not invisible, quiet in the way that something very sure of itself is quiet. And I finally figured out what it actually is. It is not an aesthetic. It is not a wardrobe or a color palette or a lifestyle. It is 5 very specific things that these women do, and almost nobody else does, that create that impression of being completely, effortlessly set apart. So let's get into it because the first one is going to surprise you. The first secret is one that took me a long time to fully understand and even longer to actually practice. It is the art of not explaining yourself. And I know that sounds simple, but sit with it for a second because it goes much deeper than it appears. Most of us have been conditioned to justify our choices, to explain why we did something, why we did not do something else, why we feel a certain way, why we made a certain decision. And that constant justification, even when it is completely unconscious, broadcasts one thing to everyone listening. I need you to approve of this. I need you to understand. I need you to agree. And that need for approval, no matter how politely it is expressed, reads as insecurity. The quietly elegant woman does not explain herself, not because she is cold or dismissive, but because she has a deep and stable enough relationship with her own choices that she does not require external validation for them. She says no without a paragraph of reasons. She makes a decision without a presentation defending it. She expresses a preference without apologizing for it. And here is what makes this so powerful in practice. When you stop over-explaining, people stop expecting explanations from you. Your certainty becomes the new normal in how they experience you. They begin to read your decisions as considered and final, rather than open for debate. Start practicing this today. The next time you decline something, just say no thank you. The next time you make a choice, make it without the footnote. Notice how differently people respond to that kind of quiet certainty. It commands a respect that 1,000 explanations never could. The second secret is about your physical environment, and specifically about one habit that the most quietly elegant women share that almost nobody ever notices or mentions. They are impeccably tidy, not in an obsessive or performative way, just in the way that their immediate environment reflects the same standard they hold for themselves. And here is why this matters in the context of elegance. Clutter is visual noise. It is the physical manifestation of deferred decisions, unfinished business, and the low-grade chaos that most people have simply learned to stop seeing. And when you exist inside visual noise every day, it affects how you carry yourself. It affects your mental clarity. It affects the baseline level of calm that radiates from you when you walk into a room. The quietly elegant woman moves through a clean, intentional space. Not a perfect space, not an expensive space, just one that has been edited, where things that do not serve have been removed, and what remains is there because it was chosen. Start with one surface in your home, your bedside table, your bathroom counter, your desk. Clear it completely except for what you actually use and what genuinely makes you feel good. Then notice how walking past that space every day changes something in you. Elegance starts at home because home is where your baseline is set. The third secret is about how you use your voice. And this is one of the most powerful and most overlooked elements of quiet elegance. Most people speak to fill space. They rush through their sentences. They over-explain, over-qualify, and overshare because silence feels uncomfortable, and they would rather say something than sit in the pause. But the quietly elegant woman understands that silence is not empty. It is weighted. It communicates that she is not afraid to take up time, that she trusts the room to wait for her, that her words are considered rather than reflexive. So here is the practice. Slow your speech down by about 20%. Lower your volume slightly, not so quiet that people strain, but quiet enough that they lean in. And let there be actual pauses between your thoughts. Not filler words, not or like or you know. Real, complete pauses, where one thought lands before the next one begins. You will immediately feel the room shift toward you. People will pay more attention to what you are saying, and the quality of your presence in conversation will change in a way that most people will feel but will not be able to name. The fourth secret is about how you receive attention and compliments, and this is where I think most people unknowingly undermine their own elegance without realizing it. When someone compliments you, your appearance, your work, your home, anything, what do? Most people deflect. Oh, this old thing. Oh, I am a mess today. Oh, it was nothing. And that deflection, as humble as it is meant to be, actually communicates something uncomfortable to the person giving the compliment. It says, "Your positive perception of me is wrong." It invalidates their observation. It creates a tiny moment of disconnection rather than connection. The quietly elegant response to a compliment is simple. Thank you. That is it. 2 words, delivered with a genuine smile and no additional commentary, no deflection, no self-deprecation, no over-enthusiastic agreement either. Just a warm, grounded thank you that says, "I received that, and I am comfortable receiving it." Practice this and pay attention to how the energy in those interactions shifts. People feel respected when their compliments are received gracefully, and your ability to receive is as much a part of your elegance as anything you project. The 5th secret is the one that ties every other element of quiet elegance together, and it is also the one that most people spend years trying to manufacture through their appearance, their environment, and their behavior, without ever finding it, because they are looking for it in the wrong place. It is the quality of being genuinely comfortable with who you are, not in the hashtag sense, not the performance of self-love, the actual, quiet, boring, everyday experience of being okay with yourself, of not needing today to be different from what it is, of not needing your face to look different, your life to look different, your circumstances to be different, in order to feel like you are enough to show up fully. This quality is not something you acquire overnight, but it is something you build through the accumulation of the other 4 secrets we have covered. Every time you stop explaining yourself, you practice it. Every time you clear your environment, you reinforce it. Every time you let your words land in silence, you build it. Every time you receive a compliment without deflecting, you grow it. Quiet elegance is not a look. It is a relationship with yourself that has been tended to with enough consistency and enough honesty that it has become stable. And when you are stable inside yourself, it shows in everything. In how you move, in how you speak, in how you listen, in how you exist in a room without needing the room to confirm your worth. That is quiet elegance. That is what sets those women apart, and that is entirely and completely available to you. So here is the full picture: 5 secrets of quiet elegance that have nothing to do with your wardrobe or your budget or your circumstances. Stop explaining your choices and watch how respect follows certainty. Create an edited, intentional physical environment and let that clarity live in your energy. Use your voice with intention, slower, quieter, more deliberate, and feel the room lean toward you. Receive compliments with a simple thank you and discover how much more elegant receiving is than deflecting. And tend to the relationship you have with yourself through all 4 of the above until the comfort you feel in your own presence becomes the most quietly powerful thing about you. This is the 1% that most women never reach, not because it is hard, but because nobody ever told them that it was available. Now you know. Keep glowing, girls.